something interesting before we reach to the Central Communist Party home building is inside the Sheraton hotel. There is a little church hidden inside. Oops! By the way, it's working. You can go inside. Now let's go see something else interesting. I will not shoot inside because I don't like the idea of shooting inside temples if they are working ones. But here there is something like courtyard and looks nice. Right over there, where you see the little benches on the floor, this used to be bedroom. A hot, steamy bedroom as from the Roman times. And the church is very nice. So I recommend you to go inside and take a look. Now let's go back out to the boulevard. So I was saying that I wanted to shoot a virtual tour of Sofia for everybody who would like to come and see the city, for any backpackers or other tourists of Sofia. I ran out of batteries on the other photo, so I just changed the cameras, so now I'm shooting with a Canon camera, which is of a friend of mine. Thanks, Lucia. And we will continue now our tour of Sofia. So another 2 minutes of walking and we are straight in front of the presidency. Oh yes, there is some tourists here shooting. Oh yes, today we have a chance to see something that 2 days ago was not there. Now you can see the guards of the president. Now have a look. I will take a picture now. Okay, now these guys are dressed differently from other soldiers because they are the so-called noble army, or I think this is the correct translation. So that uniform was used in the Bulgarian army during the centuries. Actually, during the times of the Ottoman Empire, that uniform was used by the Bulgarian army when they tried to liberate Bulgaria from the Ottoman slavery. Now, this is a now nice fountain over there. Archaeological museum, which is now open. I used to be there once, but I don't remember if it was something nice. So again, Bulgarian National Bank building. Front view of the building Bulgarian National Bank. Now this is called the Alexander Batemberg Square. The floor is different here. These are yellow stones. I'm not quite sure how they call it in English. And now this is the Maria Luisa Palace. Something interesting that you can see, by the way, it was renovated. Now go and look up there, and if you zoom, you can see the notes of the Ode of Joy. This was added later. It's used for art exhibitions now. Now this is something that I would like to see. This place is very important of the history of Sofia. Now, exactly on that place here, where today is this garden and this ugly tent, used to be the mausoleum of Georgi Dimitrov. Georgi Dimitrov is something like Lenin for the Bulgarian Communist Party. He's said to be the main party leader. He's dead long time ago. He was accused for making fire on the Reichstag in Germany, and there was a public trial because he was a communist and he had to be punished. Well, he became very famous. Now there was huge, very massive building, actually not so huge but very massive, that was exactly where we stand now. I've been inside a few times. Inside was dark, and in the center of the building there was the dead body of Georgi Dimitrov, exactly in the same manner like the dead body of Lenin was positioned in his mausoleum in Moscow. And I think somewhere there were the doors to the mausoleum. It was guarded by two of the noble guards that you saw previously, but unlike the modern guards, the old guards were trained in such a discipline that no matter what you do to them, they will not move their eyes even on a centimeter. Finally, in 1999, where the so-called democracy came, the new party decided to demolish this building. I don't like the idea, because I think that every building should stay, because especially that one is very historical. But they demolished it, and now there is one ugly tent. I'm not communist, I'm totally against any political party, but this is a history and it has to stay. Now let's continue over there, because there are few important places I would like to show. We still walk the mausoleum with the ugly tent. This is a link to the National Theatre Ivan Vazov. Actually, this is the garden of the theater in RaverWild. I will show this a little bit later. And it's a very nice place. Now let's continue that way.